Hey everyone, Burton's back with the Witch King, and after we had a little bit of a struggle in the last episode, I was asking you kind people for your suggestions about what we're actually going to go and do next. Now, it looks like the common consensus is let's attack some of the Chaos tribes in the north, and I think probably the best way to do that, as some of you have said, is to do as much as we can all at the same time. Now, we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to have a quick look through here. We're not going to go through hiding, even though someone's been plotting to kill us for years. We do have a claim on Dorno. That's a de jure claim, so we'll start by here. So we've got declared on Dorno, which would be for Valkov the Kind. I'm actually fine doing the de jure. That's not really an issue for me, so I think we'll do that. Let's just double check them. Yeah, they don't like us too much. Why? Wrong government site. Yeah, whatever. Well, hopefully if I press your claim, that'll get you on side, so that's two problems resolved at the same time. Then we've got Clocklid, if you can say that fast, 8 times. We'll go ahead and declare against them. And then we've got Axabax. Axabax, we can declare war and we get a choice of one region or Zam. I think we're probably going to go for Zam. And then we've got Batar. There we go. And as if that wasn't enough, let's go ahead and press on cons as well. So we've either got a choice of this region here or that region there. I prefer the bigger of the two, so we'll go for the bigger of the two. And then finally, Owls. They're currently in the middle of a revolt as well, so this might make things a little bit easier for us. Orion is this entire region here, so that's really good for us. So there we go. You wanted wars against northern tribes. There we go. We got 6 of them on the go. So time to get our forces together. So we've got 3,000 troops right there. We're going to make sure that they are led by someone we trust. So Manarith. Yeah, my son. Oh, my brother's son. Yes. You can go ahead and lead them. We'll make sure you've got some support on your flanks. I'll say Volcom can be one of them, and we'll give you the slightly untrustworthy Dexon, who apparently cracked on me for -40. What the hell does that mean? So we don't have enough boats for them to actually get on at the moment, which is going to be somewhat problematic, but not to worry, there are always boats nearby. Oh, there's another 2,000 troops. In fact, we'll give them the 2,000 troops as well. And that's going to be Manarith's army there. Now, because we do have multiple wars, it would be an ideal if my mother, who's here, she doesn't actually have that many troops. That's somewhat disappointing. So I think we'll avoid using my mother's troops for now. We'll use the troops of Clark Comrades. Obviously, you don't like us too much. We're going to have to work on some of this. What have they got? 2,800. That will do for now. Nurkef, you can go ahead. And we should have a lot more troops here. Yeah, another 5,000. So that's not too bad. Do we have any troops on here? Yeah, that's fine. Right, so now we've got some troops on some boats. I think that'll probably be enough. So we're going to send one to land here, and they can press on into that particular area itself. They're going to be supported by these guys. I'm actually going to send them into... I'll send them into the same region and we'll divide them as it is. We'll wait till you guys get there. Is there anyone else we can send? I'm sure there's going to be some other troops. I don't want to be using my personal levy. We're still, well, we're pretty much full, but to be honest, why bother use them? You know what, let's be safe. Let's use my mother's troops as well. So off you go, mother wife. We'll give you some commanders. You can have Zaldif and you can have Igafar. There you go. Don't say I never give you anything. So we'll send her up here to deal with these lands. And we'll see what we can do. In fact, we'll send her directly there. Nice and easy. Right, and we are off and we are chugging along now. So the wars are underway as you wanted. We're just waiting for these boats to swing back round and we're picking up everyone else. Now, let's speed things up, otherwise we're going to be waiting a good long while for things to get in place. So far, not a single battle has been fought in either of these wars. I say either, there's 6 of them. There is something going on here. Oh god, you've got to be careful, guys. So we're going to be sending this larger army over to deal with the larger nation. So as you can see, we've got 5,000. Manarith is going to lead this. Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. You guys are on your way. Excellent. Right. I'm going to send you right into the heart of their territory. You're going to go directly into their capital. You can see they've actually got some problems as it is. They're actually fighting quite a few. They've got 2 revolts going on. And they've got a holy war for Urin. Oh, that's dangerous. If we don't actually get there fast, we could lose Urin. We don't want to lose that because that is the region obviously we are just trying to our very best to take. So I think we're going to stop our troops here. We'll have to take care of these guys as well. So I'm actually quite glad we got together a force of about 5,000 to do that job for us. Special actions are indeed possible. Oh, it's the same thing again. Can we survey? No, we can't. Not just yet. We need to keep an eye on this because our independence is building up again, as is elective succession. So we're going to have to do some work to sort of secure our lands a little bit. But I'm going to wait until we've dealt with this for now. And it's one of the reasons why we're not going overkill with our troops. Now, how long before anyone actually gets there? That should be too long in fact. In fact, they're almost there. I'm going to send them probably straight into the war. It looks like people are going to start congregating around here. These guys are heading down. Right, so our first lot has arrived. Let's get you all on board. And they're going to land in Tolpan. Now we haven't actually given them a commander, so let's get them someone. Malefic, there you go, you can do it. So I'll send them to take care of the 2,800s, sorry, the 1,200s. I'm going to send you straight up to take care of the region here. I think that should be good. Hopefully they can catch them before they're able to run on the 30th of Oxenheim. We'll get there the month after, that's not great. But we'll push up and into the region, probably try and take hold of some of these. How's the other army doing? They're on the way, very, very slowly, very hesitantly. My mother wife is taking her time. As is this fleet here. In fact, yeah, they're still going. I panicked for a moment there. So we need to start winning some of these battles in the moment. There we go. So they've actually stopped, that's great, we will catch them now. Just as we say that, let's get Manarif's army on. We'll take care of the people trying to take the war that we're fighting for this particular area here. There we go, looks like we've engaged in our first battle now, and we should win this quite comfortably. Yeah, we've already broken their flank. Both of their flanks have gone, excellent. So that's that war score, straight up to almost half straight away. So I think we're going to go ahead and pursue them. I don't like the fact he doesn't have anyone support him on the side, so I'm just randomly going to pick 2 people. And we'll send them both there to take care of business. So our first siege has been successful. We're just about to start the second one any time now when my mother arrives. There we go, so we've won the first battle, we've taken the first spot of land, we're going to continue to push through here. I mean, where necessary down here we will use the boats to move about a little bit. I'm a bit concerned about the size of this army here, so I'm going to keep these two fairly close to each other. Oh, hang on, I'm suffering from attrition there. What's the supply limit? Supply limit is 1,000. That's not good. So let's split where we can. Oh, we don't have enough men. I'll tell you what, you stay there then. We'll send the 900s. Yeah, we're just trying to whittle it down a tiny little bit. So these 2,300 are still on the move, but we've actually caught up with some men down in the south. We'll besiege this land fairly quickly, I would imagine. To be honest, we could do with another army. We're a little bit busier than I thought we would be. We have got this army here, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some boats to pick these guys up now. We'll need a few more than 11 boats. So where are all the coastal boats? Then 39. Only a few more now, and that should be more than enough. 17, that'll do. And another 36. Right, so that should be enough to pick up these guys, so we'll send all them boats down to pick them up. How are the armies doing here? So we're still besieging. Going to take a little bit of time, that one. So let's have a look who we're actually up against. So the main war that we're actually we're winning right now is against Tsar Dondi or Dondied Bigzanti. And he's not actually very skillful at all, so no wonder. But he is a massive mutant? Wow, okay, we don't want to fight him then. We'll probably win. So they're actually besieging some of our land. Who is this? This is the armies of this man here, Zanzibar's II. Brilliant. So we're going to go ahead and split the troops here because once again we are suffering from attrition. Hopefully, we don't have enough again. This is the problem we're going to have. Yeah, we've got enough now. So war score on that one is pretty much complete. As soon as we take one of these pieces of land, that should be it. We are in Ups right now, fighting against this man trying to take hold of his land, so that's with my son. Have the boats arrived now? That's a good point. Yes, they have 103 boats, so let's go ahead and get someone else commanding. Oh, Loki, you're already fighting. Okay, I was going to give it to you. Didares isn't though, so I like Didares. So Kifan, you can be with her, as well as Nezif. Brilliant, there we go. I think we're pretty much set on that. And we're going to send them to actually land where we were originally going to go, and that's towards their capital there. So far, so good. I'm just waiting for some other kind of rebellion to come to fruition now. Whether it be another green skin thing or not, we still can't survey. So we don't have enough men there, that's understandable though. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to go straight in and take care of these guys. I've been stomping around the whole day, grinding my teeth, and suddenly I realise why I've been in a bad mood all day. You can't just abide having lazy people around me anymore, right? So let's have words with them, shall we? In the meantime, I'm actually going to send both of these. In fact, we'll send them both to sort of intercept these guys. So that's actually at 100% now, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Did we take an... Oh yes we did, it was down here. Yes. So yeah, I was worried then because that didn't turn. So, we've won the first war, let's head down the men to take care of the rest of it. How's Mother doing? Oh bloody hell, there's a big contingent of them there. Where's he got all these from? Khan. He's only a small child. 2-year-old has managed to raise this amount of army. That's going to be dangerous for good old Mother. Is there anyone else we can send to help her? Surely there will be. So we'll send the lords from here up to help her. They're probably the closest bit of assistance she'll have apart from these guys. But even that is not enough. I've got own personal troops there, so we'll jump on in and we'll help her where we can. There we go, that should be enough to deal with any sort of rabble that we'll have there. Right, so have the other fleet arrived? Yeah. No, where the hell are they? Are they still sailing? Oh, they're here. My god, are you taking the longest way around? Looks like you are. So they're actually matching on Tycho. They'll be there on the 29th of next month. However, I believe reinforcements should be there in time. Enough at least to hold them off, which would be nice. Yeah, they'll be there this month. They'll be there, yep. Okay, wouldn't be too bad. It'd be fairly even. Let's just make sure we're combining troops here. Everyone else is going to get there when they're going to get there. Unfortunately, I think we're probably going to miss that battle because we're going to be somewhat focused on what's happening over here, my word. Well, that couldn't have gone any worse. Can you guys jump in? Oh, that was okay. That was somewhat fortunate. And looks like we're just about to take Ups as well. And, oh. My daughter's died. Oh, she died in childbirth as well. Giving birth to a bastard. Hellish. My god. Oh well. These things happen. There we go, so we've managed to take us, and we're going to storm that one. There we go, right. Let's push on through. Alright, so we've won that one. Combine, and we'll send them after this army here. That should be a fairly simple war. Oh my god. Well, it looks like they've arrived. Mother's being able to turn the tides. I'm in the centre helping her out. Oh, in fact she's gone for a sit down while I'm in the centre. Brilliant. So let's combine the armies there. We're almost finished besieging these guys here, but that has almost put the war score to half what it should be. And it looks like the army is finally arriving. Hopefully there'll still be a war. The words from the priest are clear. At the moment the winds of chaos are very weak, but they may grow stronger as war, sickness and conflict continues to range in the mortal world. You know what, as soon as I'm able to take my homeland back again, I'll be peaceful. I promise. There we go, we've Besiege has gone straight ahead, that's nice. Send you guys in here, we don't need everyone there to take care of that. But keep your eyes on the scores. Things are going okay. Right, we've taken it, let's chase them now. This is gonna cost us attrition, I'm not gonna have it with you guys. In fact, I'm gonna send you here. See how we get on. Excellent, so they actually have a small army waiting for us, how nice of them. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll land next to them, and then we'll march on over, just so we can get our morale up a little bit. Oh, they've got more than one army waiting for us, but we'll go directly for the capital as we said we would. In the meantime, you guys are almost at your destination to take care of the army of Zal Elegagy. Oh, someone wants to get married in the middle of this war, so Prince and a courtier who's not related, yes, that's fine then. There we go, we've won another battle, which is good for us. This region should be over pretty quick with just 75 of them left. They're going to run straight into us. It's not 75 of them, 73%. What am I talking about? Had another victory go on there. Very nice. So we're going to run into the main army of the 2-year-old soon. And hopefully that'll be another battle won and over with. In fact, we may as well watch this. We're going to land straight in the middle of it. Need to keep an eye on these lizard men. So I'm leading this one again, we're pushing, their flank has already succeeded in crumbling. Our volley tactic has gone okay. Brilliant, so we've managed to take care of that as well. Score didn't go up as much as I thought it would, but hopefully once these guys arrive here it will do. So we're going to leave that as it speaks on that front. We could do with moving these guys over, so I think we'll go ahead and do that in preparation for this. You guys continue to besiege. In fact, let's do the smart thing, get you on the boats. And we'll use the boats to ship them over to take care of this army over here. I still don't think many people will accept surrender, not at this point anyway, but we'll see. I mean, trust me, they would be wise to. We should intercept these guys, the remnants of the army we've just crushed. 92% now against these. As soon as we actually take this land, they'll fall. There's not many of them left. Oh, they must have got word that we were on our way. We'll see to that though. So we'll head up in 3. Now these are one of the rebels, we don't necessarily have to attack them unless we want to. I just don't want them to end the war first, so I think we'll try our best to split our forces. In fact, we'll send you that way. And we'll see what we can do. 91% is what we're on. Victory is ours once again, and it looks like we don't have the men to finish these guys off, but they are heading into this territory where another enemy awaits us. Right, so are they in league with them? No, why are you hostile towards me? I'm doing this for you. Okay, well we're not going to run into that. Let's not be foolish enough to do that. We'll leave the men where it is. In fact, we'll go and... who are you guys? Oh, but in fact, you know what? We're going to sit still in that area. So I can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeon. They're at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear their sweet screams and see the panic in their eyes. Ugh, I must resist these foul impulses. And on that note, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for sticking with this series, and you know exactly what to do, and that's raise those thumbs. Cheers.